I appreciate everyone taking the time to get on. Obviously this is not the way we thought that would happen when we started it back in January. We had all the plans on having a lovely day up at Penn State, and we had all the arrangements already made. And like everybody else, we were sidetracked by what's been going on. But again, we knew that this was important. We've done a lot of things here at the Standard Speaker over my 25 years. And this is one of the that I thought to be one of the most important, because it came at a time I think that people needed to be really under and get together and see these things. So it took us a long time to get it done, but with the schools not being in, not being able to get to some of the administrators, it took us a long time. But the recipients, all well deserved, and we'll talk a little bit more about that as we go on. But a lot of kudos go out to the administration at your schools, because they did a lot, going in and getting some information that may not have been readily available, contacting kids, I know, and making sure that they got the information in so that we could get their information. So I think that this has been a team effort, not only from the people at the Standard Speaker and Time Shamrock, but the schools and the administrators. So without any further ado, I'd like to turn it over to our one of our sponsors. It was sponsored by Penn State and by PPL. Dr. Lawler was not only the chancellor at Penn State and one of our sponsors, but was also very gracious to be one of our judges. So I will turn it over to Dr. Lawler at this point.
Thank you, John, and welcome to everyone in the Zoom. It's nice to see your faces. As John said, I'm the chancellor at Penn State Hazleton, and I'm very proud to be there. I'm getting ready for my 14th year, and our slogan is "Every student counts." So to be able to go through and look at your individual essays and compare them and contrast them was just a real joy for me, particularly. But first of all, what I'd like to do is say congratulations to all the graduates. It's a very important time in your life, and certainly congratulations for being a Scholastic Superstar, especially in this particularly challenging time for not only our nation, but for the world. As you've gone through and been persistent, you've shown your resilience and your optimism for the future. And we're very proud to have you as part of the Hazleton community. And we certainly look forward to all the good things you're going to do. At this time, I think I was thinking back, and you're normally now preparing for college and maybe have a summer job. You would normally have a summer job and buying extra socks and underwear to take to school and begin packing and all those sorts of things. And now it's a very different world. You're taking a look at your own individual institutions that you've chosen to accept to, and to see where they are and what's happening. And what Penn State is doing is going back to a remote instruction mode, an in-person instruction mode. But it's certainly very different from any other semester, because we're talking about social distancing and how we're going to have to wear masks and trying to accommodate all of the students in all of our classes and help them to have a significantly productive semester for the fall, and be engaged with our campus, even though it may be at a distance in many cases. So, and I'm sure many of the colleges that you may be going to, even if you didn't choose Penn State, are probably going through many of the same situations. And what I would say to you is get engaged early with the folks at your college or university, because it's going to be important for you to really understand what the expectations are and how you're going to be able to be successful, because that's the real, we want you to have a successful semester, that's for sure. So again, it was a pleasure to read all of your essays. I enjoyed them. It was John said there were quite a few, but I thought this is just all great. There could have been 30 more and it would have been just as fine. And so I'd like to say congratulations to you all, but most importantly, from me and Penn State, just want to say best wishes. Hope you have a fabulous semester in the fall and as you continue your education beyond high school. So thanks very much. It was our pleasure to sponsor, and we're pleased to get to know you a little bit. Thank you.
Thanks, Doctor. Appreciate it. All right, settle back and let's see if I can do this. We're gonna try and do the first group of videos. I have to share that, and then I have to do this.
My name is Emily Ankwitz, and I'm a graduating senior from MMI Prep. I'm graduating as the salutatorian of the class of 2020. Some of my favorite activities that I participated in during my time at MMI are MMI's FBLA club, PJAS, and being a part of the varsity tennis. I will be attending Bucknell University in the fall, where I will be majoring in finance and minoring in legal studies. I would like to thank my parents for giving me the opportunity to attend MMI, as well as pursue the rest of my education at Bucknell.
Hello, my name is Jake Green, and I attend North Schuylkill Junior Senior High School. One accomplishment I'm very proud of was being inducted into the National Honor Society. Athletically, one accomplishment I'm also very proud of, to be selected to the Big 33 Football Classic. My plan after high school graduation is to attend Villanova University to continue my academic and athletic career while studying biology.
I'd like to thank the distinguished speaker and the Scholastic Superstar judges for this opportunity. Very great honor, especially in this difficult time. And especially with how difficult this year has been, it's more important than ever that we come together as a community, help each other out whichever way possible, through thick or thin, really. And that's why I'm more determined than ever to go to Wilkes University, pursue PharmD, so I can find work as a pharmacist someday. But very much like helping out the community, like continue doing so as everyone benefits. Me, you, everyone. Thank you again for this opportunity.
I'm Tony Merchlinsky, and I'm from Mahanoy High School. Some of the accomplishments that I'm most proud of during my high school career are holding leadership positions that I did. Being captain for the football team, all the way to being the president of the National Honor Society. My plans after high school are to attend Muhlenberg College, where I'm going to study pre-law and communications, and I'm going to play on the football team and do track and field. The people I most admire are my family, because they taught me everything that I need to know, and they've made me the person I am today.
Hi, I'm Alana Roberts, Regional.
Hold on. Let me get back here. Okay. Am I back? Oh, perfect. One down. Okay. That way we have 4 of those. And right now I'd like to turn it over before we see Alana, or should we see Alana? Should we show your video first and then you could talk? Would you like to do it that way?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, brother, more pressure.
Hi, I'm Alana Roberts, Regional Affairs Director at PPL Electric Utilities here in Northeast Pennsylvania. And on behalf of everyone at PPL, we'd like to congratulate this year's Scholastic Superstars. The COVID-19 pandemic has certainly altered your senior years, but your scholastic accomplishments and this recognition are an indicator of the bright future ahead of you. At PPL, supporting education is just one way that we strengthen the communities that we serve. We've been part of your community for 100 years, and we wish the best to all of this year's Scholastic Superstars.
Two for two.
Oh yeah, good job. So thank you, John. Again, Alana Roberts, Regional Affairs Director at PPL. So all of you probably just completing a college search or thinking about what you're going to do next have thought about Penn State, but maybe you haven't thought about your electric company. And so I'm here to tell you that PPL operating as the electric delivery provider for not just Hazleton and Schuylkill County, but 29 counties in Northeast Pennsylvania. One of the things we care most about and invest dollars in is supporting education. So things like the Hazleton Academy of Science, going to Geisinger Commonwealth School of Medicine to study monthly, hopefully producing new doctors in the community. Things that are important to students are something that PPL, again, tries to support and get behind. We have an Empowering Educators program where we provide $1,000 to K through 12 teachers to do science, STEM education in their classrooms, and we do 25 of those each year. Now this year, you heard me say that we are celebrating our 100th anniversary. So we had big plans to celebrate this anniversary. We've been delivering electricity for 100 years. That's a long time. Things changed, of course, this year as we're all adjusting to it, and that really adjusted how we plan to celebrate our anniversary as well. However, we still intend to give out 100 of those Empowering Educators grants this year. So 100, teachers in our 29 counties will be able to get that $1,000 and, buy a new piece of equipment in their research lab or purchase robotics for their robotics club, whatever the teacher would need in order to enhance the curriculum in science, technology, engineering, and math. It's very important to PPL. I'm enjoying looking at all your faces today. Unlike Dr. Lawler, I didn't have a chance to read your essays, and so this is my first chance to see you and hear about you. I'm very impressed, of course. I'm sure getting to this point has taken a lot of work on your part, but also a lot of support work. So a lot of family help, a lot of friends, school teachers, administrators, and people in the community. So I hope that you enjoy your next experience, wherever that is. We've heard so far that some of you are attending college a little further away, but should you come back to Northeastern Pennsylvania, PPL will be in our second centennial at that point, delivering electricity, but we will have jobs in engineering, we will have jobs in technology, things like flying drones to inspect transmission lines, and smart grid and other mechanical and electrical engineering jobs. You may think that it's an old utility and that delivering electricity is sort of something that, no big deal, but there's quite a lot of engineering and even, like me, communication jobs in the industry. So I want you to keep in mind, if you come back, we'll be here. We'll be powering your home. We'll be powering the employer that you choose. Maybe even if you're staying locally, we'd be powering the university that you attend. So good luck to you, and thank you for the opportunity tonight.
Thank you, Alana.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, my name is Thomas Betterly, and I am a graduating senior from Marion Catholic High School. I am honored to have been selected as one of the area's Standard Speaker Superstars. First, I would like to thank the sponsors, Hazleton Standard Speaker, as well as Penn State Hazleton and PPL Utilities for their support of the class of 2020 and this project. In the fall, I will be attending St. Joseph's University in Philadelphia to study secondary education and mathematics. In the future, I plan to become a high school math teacher. I would like to thank my family, especially my parents, for all of their support throughout my high school years, as well as all of the teachers at Marion for making me who I am today. Thank you very much, and good luck to the class of 2020.
Hi, my name is Sarah Halupa, and I am honored to be selected as one of the Standard Speaker Scholastic Scholars for the graduating class of 2020. However, it is not only my accomplishment, for it would not have been possible without the support of my family, friends, and Marion family. First, to my mom and dad, thank you for always being there for me and encouraging me to pursue my passions. To my siblings, thanks for being my outlet for humor and advice when needed most. Matt, Debbie Kosick, Mr. Haddesty, and my Trinity Academy support group, thank you for allowing me to grow into the person I am today. Thank you to my friends who have supported me through all my journeys and have been the best shoulders to lean on. Finally, to my family at Marion, Thank you for providing me with opportunities to shine within my school and community. Without this backbone, none of my successes would even be possible. Go Big Blue, and congratulations to all the strong graduates of the class of 2020, the class that will go down in history.
Hi, I'm Ben Putnam. I graduated valedictorian of my class at MMI Prep, and I'll be attending Lafayette College to major in physics. Some of my favorite things throughout my high school career have been MMI varsity soccer, MMI drama club productions, and PJAS. Learning at MMI has been an amazing experience, and I'm really excited to get out into the world, but I know I still have a lot to learn. I'd like to send a special thank you to all those who have supported me throughout the years, my family, parents, friends, classmates, teachers, MMI's head of school, Mr. Kleineider, Mr. John Hirschker of the board of directors, and Mrs. Myers, who nominated me for this opportunity.
Okay. That's so far so good. I've gotten through that. I'd like to just ask Barbara Conway, who was one of the other judges, to say a few words, if she would.
Thank you, John. John and I had the pleasure, guys, of serving with John on a board, and he's hard to say no to. But when he asked me if I would be willing to judge for Scholastic Superstars and explained what the premise was as a K-12 person for a good many years, I absolutely said yes. So I did read everything that your nominators had to say about you, and I was very, very impressed. And I have to tell you that it was very difficult, and there were a lot of applications to go through. But again, congratulations to you guys. When I moved out of K-12, I went to, and I'm currently at the University of Scranton teaching graduate school. So I want to wish you all the best as you move from your high school careers and go into your college careers, whatever they can be. And I also want to thank certainly the standard speaker for sponsoring this, PPL. Always a community sponsor, and certainly Penn State, and go Penn State. My daughter teaches there at the Abington campus, so I had to get in a push for Penn State as well. But I thank all of you, and I wish you the best of luck. And if nothing else, this past few months has shown you a lot of determination. You've shown a lot of determination, a lot of courage. And I salute you. Best of luck to you wherever you go. And you will go down in history. You're in history already. So thank you for letting me be a small part of it. Thank you, John, also for asking.
My pleasure. Thank you so much. All right. We're going to try this again.
I'm so incredibly grateful to be named a Standard Speaker Scholastic Superstar. I just wanted to thank them for this amazing opportunity, and my parents and the rest of my family and the administration and staff at Shenandoah Valley for everything they've done for me throughout the years. I would not be half the person I am without all of them, and I'm just so incredibly grateful that I had the opportunity to go through Shenandoah Valley for the past 4 years. And I always just had the resources and the people who always wanted to see me succeed, and it's just such a gratifying feeling that all my work has finally paid off.
Hello, my name is Danielle Holmes, and I'm from North Schuylkill High School. I'm most proud of being named the Female Scholar Athlete for our school. It was really cool because school and athletics is something that I've always prided myself on doing my very best at. So getting an award like that was really cool. Yeah, I like to go for runs. I like to stay active no matter what I'm doing, and definitely always up for just hanging out with friends and family and having a good time there. I plan on going to LVC. I was accepted into the direct entry physical therapy program, so that's really big, and I'm really excited to see what LVC has to offer. I most admire my mom. She has helped me a lot throughout the years, and she's definitely just been a really good role model, a really good person to have in my corner all the time, rooting on the sidelines for me, or at home, always a shoulder to cry on. Definitely most admired person in my life.
Hi, my name is Daniel Laurence, and I'm a senior here at Mahanoy Area High School. Some of my school activities include theater arts, National Honor Society, and student council. Two of my proudest accomplishments include placing third at the IAAA State Wrestling Championships this past year and receiving an appointment to further both my academic and wrestling careers at Army West Point. My future plans would be, upon graduating from Army West Point, to commission as an officer in the United States Army.
Hi everyone, Gianna Stever here from Panther Valley with my dog Princess. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has supported me throughout the years, including my teachers, administration and staff, my counselors and advisors, my coaches, and family and friends. And most importantly, thank you to my parents for always being my #1 supporters.
Okay, 3 down, 1 to go. I did want to take this will be the last time that I talk, but I do want to note that for those of you who don't know, the Standard Speaker is part of the Times-Shamrock group of newspapers, which includes the Scranton Times-Tribune, the Citizens Voice, and the Pottsville Republican. And so some of you are in both our area and the Pottsville Republicans area. So we did have 4 winners who managed to secure both of the newspapers awards. Jake Green from North Schuylkill, Danielle Holmes from North Schuylkill, Daniel Laurence from Mahanoy area, and Tony Merchulinski, who I think is on there. He is Tony, who is also from Mahanoy area. They were 4 of the dual winners. So we congratulate them for their success on both our newspapers. I would like to thank, again, and we'll show this last video and then we'll end, and hopefully I don't get kicked off here. They told me I have 40 minutes. Jill Whalen, who is on the call, did all the work as far as getting the stories written in the paper, the 2 original stories, and then all the individual stories. Andy Heinzelman, who is our managing editor of both our properties here in Hazleton and in Pottsville, and Bob Wolf, who managed to get everything in the paper and make it look so good. I get to be in front of you, and I get to, accept the congratulations for the stuff that the Standard Speaker does, but I'm only one of the people who actually puts all this together. So Larry Haliva, who is our managing editor of all our newspapers, is on, and it is a team effort here, and I'd like to thank everybody for that. The last thing we will do, if I don't get kicked off, I will come back and thank you, but we're going to try and get this in before they ship us out of here. So let's try this last one. And here we go.
Hi everyone, my name is Bryn Gammer and I'm from the Hazleton Area Academy of Sciences. I'd like to take just one brief moment to thank all of the people who made the Scholastic Superstar program possible, starting with, of course, the Standard Speaker and Mr. John Patton, as well as all of the sponsors and judges who dedicated their time to making this program a reality. Now, on a bit of a more personal note, I'd like to acknowledge my principal, Mrs. Marie Ernst, for nominating me for this prestigious program, as well as my guidance counselor, Mrs. Stephanie Hopkins, for always offering her continued support. And lastly, I'd simply like to acknowledge my mother and my grandmother, because I would not be here without them. Their love and guidance is just irreplaceable. So thank you all very, very much, and please stay safe.
Hello, my name is Ashley John, and I'm graduating from Hazleton Area High School. My future plans are to attend DeSales University in their Accelerated Physician Assistance Program. I'd like to say thank you to all my family, friends, teachers, and administrators who have helped me get to where I am today. It would not have been possible without your help.
Hi, my name is Payton Martin, and I'm a senior at Mahanoy Area High School. My plans after high school graduation are to attend Kutztown University and major in mathematics with a minor in actuarial science. The person I admire most is my grandfather, because he was Cass Township's valedictorian of the class of 1957, and he has inspired me to work hard and be confident in my abilities. He has taught me to always be kind whenever possible, to persevere through tough times, and be humble when things go well. My philosophy on life is that nothing great can ever be accomplished without enthusiasm and hard work.
Hi, my name is Jamie Zuber, and I'm from Tamaqua High School. I would like to start off by thanking the standard speaker for this awesome opportunity and recognition. I know that I am extremely grateful for it, and I'm sure that the other students who are receiving such recognition are very grateful for it as well. I would also like to thank my family. They have led by incredible example, and I do not thank them nearly as much as I should. At Tamaqua High School, I had an incredible experience. I was able to play sports and participate in clubs and take difficult courses that will definitely assist me in my future. In the fall of 2020, I plan to attend Messiah College, where I'll be majoring in nutrition and dietetics. Once again, I would just like to thank the standard speaker for this awesome opportunity and recognition.
Okay, we're still on. I had 30 minutes, but I guess I'm going to get a little bit more. So I'm going to take this opportunity to thank Alana and Dr. Lawler, not only great members of the community, but good friends of mine. Never hesitate to help us out when we need to. It makes one call and you know, we got them on board. So for such a worthwhile endeavor. To Barbara Conway and to Deb Carr, who couldn't be with us, good friends of mine from a long time who, you know, like Barbara said, one call and we were able to get this done. So it means a lot to me to be able to do this. You know, I just thank everybody for the help. It is certainly something that we plan on doing every year. Certainly you guys are the first in a lot of ways, but you are certainly the first, and you saw the little plaques which we'll be sending out to you, the inaugural Scholastic Superstar in the year 2020, in the year without a graduation ceremony, but not the year without Scholastic Superstar. So thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. And as we say now as we leave, stay safe.